everybody, and welcome to today's workout. You guys loved Total Abs 1, so guess what? We have got Total Abs 2. And drum roll, yes, my new book is now available. It is available. You can order it right now from Amazon. All of the places that you get your books, all the details are in below. You can get your hands on this copy. Very proud of this. It's my new book. It takes grit. All right, guys, let's get started. Okay, so give yourself a big fist pump. Yes, boom, I'm ready to go. We're gonna come all the way down to the ground. First exercise, we're gonna do 30 seconds on, a 10-second rest. If you don't wanna rest, I'm gonna give you something else to do. We're gonna come all the way down, arms over the top of your head. You're gonna lift up, and then you're gonna go slow side to side. It's kind of like a Russian twist, like you like in a canoe or a kayak. Anyone ever went kayaking or canoeing? Make sure that you write that. You let me know. Have you ever been kayaking or canoeing? And just, think about that you're going back to those days. So lift up through the chest, and you're going to take it slowly down and swoop nice and slow and controlled. Now let's try and take it a little bit slower down. Even slower, even slower, even slower. Last one, come all the way up to the top and take it from side to side. Okay, now if you want to have a rest, you can, or you can bring the legs up and you're going to hold right here. So lift up through the chest for 3, 2, 1. You're going to come all the way down. You're going to have your legs at 45 degrees, and we're going to touch the opposite toe. So what I want you to think about right here is the top part of your abs, lift them up. That's it. So lift up and then bringing those elbows nice and wide out to the side. So come back to the center for me. Now using this top part of your abs, lift up even higher. That's it. You've got it. And then just going from side to side. Ooh, all right, I tell you what, we're gonna feel the burn today because I've already tested this workout out, and oh my goodness, it is fire. Okay, you're gonna release all the way down. You're gonna come over onto your front. You can either take a rest for another couple of seconds, or you're gonna come down into a low plank. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it forwards and backwards. So pull the core in nice and tight, and then just allow those shoulders to be directly on top of the elbows, all right? And you're holding your hands together. If you wanna make it more challenging, boom, you're gonna take your hands apart just like so. Here we go. That's it. Now pull the core in nice and tight, and then just go forwards and backwards. Modified version, you can come down onto your knees and go forwards and backwards. But guess what? Let's all just try coming up onto the toes for the last 3, 2, 1, and release down, and you're gonna flip all the way back over. We're gonna take it into, we're gonna stay right here. We're gonna take it into a little bird dog. So you're gonna push down into your hands, and you're gonna lift up one leg at a time. Now, if you wanna make it more challenging, you're gonna lift up your right arm and your left leg, and then take it over to the opposite. That's it, so pull that core in nice and tight, and give yourself a smile, because you're here, right? You made the decision to actually do this workout. You made the decision to show up. Push down into the hands, lift up. Now, just lean forward a little bit more, push down into those hands, core is nice and tight. Work it. Come on, you've got this. Every single rep that you're doing right now is gonna count in 3, 2, 1, release. Okay, we're gonna do those 4 exercises all again. So lying all the way down, we come all the way up. We're gonna take it into our little canoe. All right, everybody, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Pull that core up nice and tight, and swoop down to one side, swoop down the other, lift up, and then slow. That's what I want you to do. I want you to go super, super slow as you can, and as you come down, then you're gonna bring it all the way up to the top, and then take it down side to side. We're looking good, everybody. We're looking smooth. That's what we wanna get out of these ab exercises, is smoothness. So we are doing total abs, which means that we're getting the top part of the abs lower, we're getting the center part, boom, and we're also gonna get those obliques. All right, you're gonna release all the way down, send those legs straight up, give it a little bit of 45 degree, hands out to the side, use this part of your body to lift up that chest, and here we go. We're taking it across, and we're not getting much rest in here today, so if you're like, hey, I feel like I need a little bit more rest, no problem, just take your breath, take a sip of water, and then come back to it wherever we're at. Instead of putting it on pause, just keep trying to move your body, because what happens when you put something on pause? How often do you actually come back to it, okay? So I just say take a little break, and then you're gonna know how you're improving. All right, all the way through for 3, 2, and 1, and you're gonna release all the way over onto your front. We're gonna take it back into that low plank, going forwards and backwards. So hold those hands together, hold it right here for 3, 2, 1, let's go. So forward, nice and slow. That's it. Now controlled. I want you to take it even slower this time round. Now pull the core in nice and tight. Oh yes, you're starting to feel it. It's working. I'll tell you what, these exercises work, but remember that 80% is nutrition, 20% is fitness. So on the app, you're actually going to be able to get loads of recipes, and you're going to get a customized meal plan from a coach on our 5-day Better You program. So if you haven't already signed up for that, boom, get yourself set. 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, shake out those hands. We're going to turn them into that bird dog. So tuck those toes underneath. Option number 1, you're going to leave those hands on the ground and just lift up those legs. Option number 2, we're going to do opposite. Guess what? Give it a go. Now push really hard into that hand as if your hand is gripping down onto the ground. And then a slight transfer of weight, and then lifting that leg up. Lean forward just a little bit. Make it more challenging. Bring your knees closer down to the mat. It is not an easy exercise. So if you are doing it, congratulations. If you're giving it a go, amazing. And if you're not, well, give it a go. Here we go. We're gonna push forward. Let's keep going. Breathe through it. Inhale through your nose for 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, shake it out. We're going to take it into a side plank with a reach through. So we're now working onto our obliques. You're going to lift up, and you're going to tap the other side of your mat. So hand directly underneath your shoulders right here. You're going to send it all the way up, and then you're going to take a little tap behind your mat. So you want to have your hand probably just a little bit to the left of the center of your mat. If you're going over to the left side, a little bit of a tap here, and then lift all the way up. Now pull those abs in nice and tight. You want to keep thinking, lift up those obliques, lift up those obliques. Here we go, breathe through it, and you've got this for 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, take it over to the other side. Now remember, this hand, not straight in the middle of the mat, slightly over to that right side. You're gonna lift up, and we're gonna take it underneath and tap. Modified version, come down onto your knee. Look, everybody can do these workouts because we can make them easier and we can make them more challenging. And we've also got our beginners program as well on the app. So you can get started with that and ease your way into the full version, all right? That's it, lift up, take it down, extend all the way up to the top. Oh my goodness, we've got a great exercise coming up next. Working the lower abs, pull those obliques nice and tight. Give me one more. Come on, lift up, and release. Okay, release down onto your back. Send those legs up to the sky, and we're gonna take it into leg circles. All right, here you go. Now, if you have tight hips here, right, you might find that this is challenging. So guess what? Just take those circles slightly smaller. You can always adapt. You can always adapt the body. You can always adapt the movement to make it fit you. So my hips are always particularly stiff, right? Probably because I sit and I work on the sofa with my laptop and Alfie and Penny on top of me. All right, so that is partly inflicted. All right, relax the head down. And here we go, little tiny circles, and breathe through it for 3, 2, 1, and you're gonna come up here. Next exercise, either you're gonna have your heels on the ground, 2 little pulses, and 2 in and out, or you're gonna lift your legs up. Here we go, 1, 2, extend out for 2. We're gonna take those slowly. So fast pulses, and then breathe in and breathe out. That's it. Chest is lifted, shoulders are down, and extend out. 1, 2, and 2 of these. That's it. Maybe you do 3 of one or 1 of the other, it's okay, but just keep doing this motion. Extending those legs out, bringing those arms out to the side, lift up, squeeze. Come on, you've got this. Breathe through it. And 3, 2, and 1, and release down. Okay, we're gonna send the heels up to the sky. So this time you're gonna push those heels and then lift up. So bringing your hands down to the edges of your mat and then lift up in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So just push up. That's it. So using the lower part of the abs, you're actually gonna feel it in a lot of the areas of your abs. Push those heels up to the sky. That's it, looking good, everybody. Now relax the head, relax the shoulder. Is your jaw tense? Are you swearing at me? I know that a lot of my VIP members, we were talking about it in the group the other day, in our Facebook group, telling me that you guys swear at me. Ah, so rude, but I totally understand. All right, here we go. 3, 2, and give me one more, and release. Okay, we're gonna take it back into those side plank or reach throughs. So push down into your hand, lift up through your chest, through those obliques, and here we go. So this time, try and tap a little bit further. Lift up, and then let's add in a little pulse here as well. So tap it out, extend up, and then give me a little dip. Oh yes, just adding onto it. let's make it a little bit more challenging. Why not? We can do this. Now feel those obliques working a little bit more this time. And that's why we're repeating the exercises, okay? And we've got even more with our full 28-minute workout. Here we go, tap it underneath, lift up for 3, 2, and 1. Last extension, and let's take it over to the other side. Push down into the hands. Remember, a little bit over from the center, lifting up, and here we go in 3, 2, 1. Take it across, and then extend, lift up. All right, so if you haven't already got a copy of my book, It Takes Grit, I highly suggest that you do, because we also have an amazing Facebook group with all of the people getting the book or want motivation. I'll put all the details below, but anybody can join this group. I'm going to be doing live sessions of motivations, and I'm also going to be doing some giveaways as well for the book. Here we go. So make sure that you join the group. 3, 2, 1, and release all the way down to the ground. Okay. Take a nice big breath in. We're going to take it into those leg drop circles. So come all the way onto your back, lift those legs up, and here we go. This time, let's take the circles going the other way. So whichever way that you went last time, you get to switch it up and tiny little circles. Now you can do little circles and actually just take it lower down to the ground. Or you can take it even bigger circles. Whichever is making sure that your back, remember, is super close to the mat. You want to have it literally stuck on the mat right here. That's it. Now take those legs a little bit lower, releasing those shoulders onto the ground, and breathe through it. All right, we got this for 3, 2, 1, and gently roll all the way up. Boom, you have done it. You've done the first part of the workout. And guys, if you want to get the full version, make sure that you check out the app and also check out our Facebook group for the book as well. So many things are happening. You just want to get involved. Don't miss out. Sign up for the newsletter, get your name on everything, and I'll see you on our next thing. Bye, guys. I have to drop my arms down. What I'm going to challenge you to do is I'm going to say, hey, just do 5 seconds more. Do 5 seconds more and then see if you really need to put your arms down.